It's me again, Mr. Grr, in the kindness has no limits video camera mobile. It's cold. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit so I don't have to yell over the heater here in Mr. Grr's mobile. Try not to smash into the back of the house, backing out of the garage today. My wife cannot believe what's going on today. My favorite video game of all time, because Mr. Grr, kind of like Elon Musk, is kind of obsessed with video games, is called Path of Exile. And yesterday, the much anticipated, and as far as I can tell, worth the wait video game release, Path of Exile 2, came out. I spent a good several hours playing this game with my brother Broheim, my buddy of over 30 years, Captain Chaos, and the guy that taught me how to swim, the president of Ape Games. I almost got smoked by a guy in a lime green truck coming out of his driveway too fast. And the thing is, if I would have got smashed, I probably still would have a smile on my face, because you know what? Then I would just, hey, that's Grandpa Bob saying I don't have to go to the Y and swim today. I can limp back with my broken collarbone and play some more Path of Exile 2. But self-care is important. So instead of becoming a POE-tato, that's kind of like a potato with a POE involved, it's very, very hard not to become a POE-tato and just sit down in front of that video game and play it and level up and have a lot of fun. But no, Mr. Grr's going to the Y. He's going to swim. He's going to lift. He's going to take care of that self-care that's so important, because even though playing video games is fun, I need to stay alive, because my kids need me, my wife needs me, this green truck needs me. All right. So that's the discipline. That's the discipline of a soldier. Work hard, play hard. So, I got my swimsuit, I got my swimming goggles. What was it? I think I'm at 79 miles of the year. So can I get 21 more miles swimming in the rest of the month? Well, if I do, that's really going to cut into my Path of Exile time, because swimming is not as easy as it looks. Swimming a mile is a big deal. So I'm hoping I can put in 2 miles this morning. While I'm swimming, even though I don't really know enough about the skill tree and the classes, I have done absolutely zero research on Path of Exile 2. So I don't know anything about it. I kind of want to be surprised as I discover stuff. A lot of people have probably had all their builds for their characters ready to go even before the game started, but this is all about a new discovery for me. It's not about being the best and winning at Path of Exile. It's about enjoying the story, enjoying the experience, and making memories with my friends. I have this awful, awful habit of becoming the armchair quarterback of leisure activities like board games and video games, and I want to make sure that the POE2 experience for my friends and myself, it's a team-based thing. Like, we found some pretty good loot early on in our adventures together. In POE1, when you adventure with more friends, you get better loot. It's just kind of the way the game is designed to encourage you to play with your friends and have an awesome experience together. I found some magic amulets and magic rings, and I was like, hey, you know, who needs this? You know, could my character benefited from it? Sure. But, man, I want everybody to succeed at our guild in POE2. The name of our guild in Path of Exile 2 is called the Loser Boy Chronicles. So I'm going to work hard. I'm going to swim. I'm going to lift. Then I'm going to zoom home. And then am I going to play Path of Exile? No. I got work to do. Scootergate. It's Saturday. I know for a fact, chances are, that the attorneys that are representing the state of Wisconsin, trying to make sure that I never work again a minute serving the special needs children in Wisconsin, I know they're not working today. They're not, stroking their beard and twisting their mustaches. How are we going to stop that, Mr. Gert? No, they're taking the day off. I'm not taking the day off. That's how important this is to me. Like, kids like Gabriel, they need champions. Mr. Gert ain't always going to be around. That's for sure. So maybe my son will see this video someday and say, wow, my dad was really dedicated at taking care of Gabriel. And not only just Gabriel, kids just like him that he's never even met. I mean, I've met thousands and thousands of thousands of the most special needs kids that Wisconsin has. And serving them has been my life's honor. And I want to make sure that there's a new Mr. Gurr waiting in the wings for those kids after I'm shadows and dust. And that person does not sit around and become a potato by sitting around and playing video games every day. This is the type of person that gets up when it's 4 o'clock in the morning, hits those pull-ups. He goes to the library and learns the things he needs to learn to succeed. He's learning a new skill. And excuse me, he or she, I'm not saying that the next Mr. Gurr can't be a lady. She might be like, that's kind of awkward, being called Mr. Gurr because I'm a lady, but hey, this is a new age. You can identify as whatever you want. Today, 11/11, make a wish. Well, I wish that there were just a little bit more sidewalk chalk in the world today. My wife and I were talking about how batteries are kind of going the way of the dodo because all the natural resources in the world to make batteries are just getting used up at a very, very rapid rate. So the person that finds a way to turn sidewalk chalk into batteries is going to be a trillionaire. Now, I came in today and there was nobody swimming. It was just me. And I've been here a long time, and some people have come and some people have gone. One of my goals, and my wife refuses to let me do this, is to swim across Lake Winnebago again at least one more time in my life, maybe with my son when he's a little older. Now, my wife is not a big fan of that idea. Now, there's not a lot of sidewalk chalk here. I could not write the works of Shakespeare with this little itty-bitty collection of sidewalk chalk. So after I'm done with the rest of my workout for today, I might venture to the Mr. Gurr mobile, find some big, beautiful chunks of sidewalk chalk and bring them back and supply the YMCA. So if people ever feel the need to draw a flower to try to make someone's day brighter, they have that opportunity. If I had just this much sidewalk chalk left, and this was the only sidewalk chalk left in the world, that's what I would write. And I'd put it somewhere, not where everybody sees it, I'd put it where I know the right person sees it. And you know what? The lifeguard walking around the pool today, he might be that guy. He might be the next Mr. Gurr.
Margie. That's the mom.